On this episode of the Late Night Show we're going to watch a Mercedes-Benz commercial. Our special guests are Twan and Tom. Tom being one of the makers of this Mercedes-Benz commercial and Twan being an analyst on advertisements and commercials.
Thanks for having me on the show.
Yeah, it's good to be here tonight.
Well, let's start this night's episode with watching the Mercedes-Benz commercial. Let's go.
Ich habe mich verlaufen.
Das ist jetzt aber wirklich das letzte Mal, oder?
The commercial starts in the house of a little boy. The little boy lives in an enormous city in Germany called München. He is waiting till his parents are asleep. When he hears his parents snoring on the couch, he starts getting out of his bed. You are surprised that the little boy has all his clothes on, and you know he was preparing for it. Because it's cold outside at night, so he got his scarf, his jacket, his hat. He's preparing for a long walk because he's taking a map with him and carefully planning where he's going and which is the route he's taking. He walks very sneakily out the house so his parents won't notice he's gone. You start to wonder why he leaves his parents in the middle of the night, and you kind of feel bad because you're scared something bad will happen to the boy. The boy will walk to the gloomy, dark city. The streets are dark and we really want it to be dark, so it represents the emptiness of the city. The boy is truly alone. This effect is also created by that when he's trying to cross the road, he almost gets hit by a car. The car is driving at a really late time, so he isn't expecting pedestrians crossing the road. So he's a bit surprised, and you can see the shock in the man's eyes. He isn't expecting a little boy walking on his own at this time at night. But the boy continues walking. Eventually he finds what he's looking for. It's a big building and the sign reads Polizei, the police station. He enters the building and says to the police officer, "I am lost." The police officer says, "This is really the last time," which implies that he's been here before. He's done this before. So that explains a bit why he was so good prepared and know what he was doing. Then the policeman takes the boy home in his Mercedes. He fastens his seatbelt and the teddy bear his seatbelt, and he drives away. The boy really goes like, when he's driving.
This is indeed quite a touching story. Are you actually happy how it played out?
Yeah, we're really happy with the project. The result is great. We got loads of positive feedback. We even got some letters in the mail, people saying that they really enjoyed this commercial. And the commercial got more than 1 million views on YouTube. So that's really great for a project like this, a small project. With our film school, it was our final exam. And yeah, we're really happy with the result.
And if you're looking at the music used in this video, it's quite touching. It really fits the story. It's actually made especially for this commercial.
Yeah, a friend of ours was a singer and we really enjoyed the work, so we asked her, would you like to make a song for this commercial? We showed her the idea, we talked what kind of wanted from her, and she did all the work, so it was a great opportunity for the both of us. She got a lot of attention through the music, and yeah, I think it's a great song. She's very talented.
Well, and music in commercials is they are quite different sometimes. And Twan, could you actually explain us a bit about the music used in commercials? Music in commercials, sometimes they use completely different genres of music. This one was very calming. Twan, can you tell me a little bit more about music used in commercials and why they do it?
Well, I'm glad you asked. I felt a bit left behind. Music in commercials is often used to set the mood. In this commercial, you can clearly see that the music is calming and tries to make me comfortable. And comfortably is one of the selling points of Mercedes. And this is a form of pathos.
And well, for the viewers at home, can you explain a little bit what pathos is exactly?
Of course. With pathos, there's an advertisement technique that are focusing on emotions of people, and you also have logos, and that is with logical, that the people think, oh, it's logical that they drive. In this example, a Mercedes-Benz.
The music in this commercial can be the only thing that is trying to get on our emotions, pathos. Are there other examples of pathos in this commercial?
Indeed, you are right. Music isn't the only thing in this commercial that focuses on pathos. For example, the protagonist, the little boy, looks quite cute with his hat and scarf, and that plays on our emotions. A good frame to show what the Mercedes is playing on our emotions is the scene where the little boy is looking at the map. The map is huge, and in comparing with the little boy.
Because the music is well chosen, or the protagonist looks very cute. I want some logic that I will buy a car, some form of logos. Can you actually give some examples?
The police department need fast and reliable cars so they can catch criminals. So it's logical that they drive a good and reliable car like a Mercedes-Benz.
Well, and is there actually another example except the police uses a reliable car like Mercedes?
Yeah, the little boy, when you see the little boy leaving the house and you can see the car that his parents are driving, this is a BMW. So the boy chose to not drive a BMW, but he wants to go to a police station, so he finally gets opportunity to drive a really good car like a Mercedes-Benz and not a piece of crap like a BMW.
Better automatic transmission, a BMW is more reliable than a Mercedes-Benz, and the engine of a BMW is much better.
I completely disagree with you. A Mercedes-Benz is better in almost every way. It drives way more efficient, uses less gas, it's cheaper. And another point, it's way better looking. Did you ever see a BMW up close? The interior is just ugly. Nobody wants to sit there. And then you see the Mercedes-Benz, it's just beautiful. The interior, the details, the leather, it's just great. I don't understand why you would say a BMW is better.
Well guys, everyone's entitled to his own opinion. We were talking about logos. Is there actually another form of logos in this advertisement?
Yes, did you see the slogan at the end of the commercial?
No, but we can show it on the screen.
The slogan is Als beste oder nichts. This is linked with the reason he doesn't want to drive a BMW.
Yeah, the story is about a boy that wants to drive the best or nothing, the beste oder nichts. He doesn't want to drive in the BMW that is nothing, that his parents are driving. He wants to use the cool, fast, reliable Mercedes that the police in his town are using.
Did you just say that the BMW is nothing?
Well, guys, keep a cool head. It's just a car.
Just a car? What are you talking about?
Well, obviously there are other car manufacturers that produce quality cars. Just look at Toyota, for example.
Well, this guy, yeah, he doesn't even know what he's talking about. Toyota, good car. We want have German engineering. We want good quality instead of Japanese crap that falls to pieces after 2 years of using it.
And why do actually manufacturers put their brand on a car? It's not like I'm driving on the highway and I'm like, oh, there's a Mercedes, there's a BMW, there's Toyota.
Yeah, this is actually really smart of companies. They put branding on their cars to use for free advertisements. They don't even have to pay it. They pay very little bit of money for a small logo. And people are even proud that their car belongs to a certain company.
Well, yeah, just look at you two guys. So, if I understand it well, brand loyalty is the people that are loyal to their brand that want the branding on their car that the manufacturer does. And actually branding is just putting the logo on the car.
Yes, that's correct.
And if I can ask you one final question actually. The advertisement is called The Journey.
Yeah.
It's a really fitting title. Could you explain to the people why?
Yeah, actually, when you first watch the commercial, you think the journey. It's about the journey from the little boy to the police station. But that isn't where the title is coming from. The journey is actually the journey from the police station to home. That the boy wants to make that journey. The journey on foot is just what leads to the actual journey. So it's really well thought out title.
So it's double meaning. If you look a little bit further, you can find the second meaning of the title. Well, actually, guys, that's it for tonight on the Late Night Show. Thank you, Tom and Twan, for being my guests tonight, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah, it was a pleasure to be here. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.